Hi everybody and welcome to this week's video, Couch Yoga. This week's class was inspired by the bomb cyclone slash blizzard slash terrifying snowstorm that we experienced here in Colorado this past week. The Colorado natives weren't too fazed by it, but this Texan was pretty holed up. So I put together a little yoga class for the next time you're trying to hide out from Snowmageddon or maybe just binging your favorite show on Netflix. This is just the class for when you don't want to get off the couch. So when you're ready, meet me on your couch and let's get started. So to begin, we're going to bring our feet to the floor and find our seat at the very edge of the couch. Hands come to the thighs or the knees. Sit up nice and tall. Go ahead and close your eyes and just take a few deep breaths. Nothing fancy here, just slow, controlled breaths in and out through the nose. One more big deep breath in through the nose. And exhale, release. Fluttering the eyes open, we're going to take the right hand to the outside of the left knee, finding a gentle twist to the left. Now, if you're not quite centered and you're close to the arm of your couch, you can use that to maybe find a slightly deeper twist, or use that left arm as a kickstand for the spine. And as you exhale back to center, we'll switch sides. Again, the spine is nice and long here, looking over that right shoulder, just giving a nice little massage to your internal organs. And we release back to center. Bring that right hand to the cushion. We're going to inhale the left arm up and over. Just walking that hand out as far as you need to create as much space in that side body as you can. And as we inhale back to center, we'll release to the left. Again, just finding as much length as you can in that right side body. And inhale back to center. Hands come to our knees. As we inhale, we lift the chest forward, dropping the neck back. And as we exhale, we round the spine, drawing the navel in. And we'll just flow a few times here between our cat and cow. Just continuing to wake up the spine. And as we make our way back to center, we'll sit up nice and long. And next we will begin to build a little heat in the body. So we're going to extend our arms out to the side. We flex the hands, palms face outward, fingers point to the sky. And then we'll begin to make slow circles with our arms. Don't have to be super big or super small, just medium-sized circles. And then let's switch directions. A few backward circles. And as we come back to center, we will shift our hands, fingers point to the ground, palms face to our side body. And again, a few forward circles. Maybe begin to feel that burn in the arms and the shoulders. And then we'll reverse it. Coming back to center. This time we switch the hands up, palms face the ceiling, shooting out the fingers nice and long. We'll squeeze them in and make a fist, and release. Squeeze, release. Just a few more here. Maybe beginning to really feel that burn, maybe getting a little shake as we extend the fingers nice and long. We inhale the arms up and squeeze. Feel the burn, build that fire. A few more here. And release the arms down. Shake it out. You did it. You survived the hardest part of this class. So extending that right leg out in front of you, nice and long. Option to keep the heel to the ground, or for a little added burn, you can engage the leg, lifting it off the ground. We're going to point the toes and then flex the foot. Point the toes, flex the foot. Just a little bit of ankle mobility here. And releasing it down. Wiggle the toes, shake it out. This next round, everybody lift the leg. This time we'll make circles, going counterclockwise with the ankle. And then the other direction. And lower it down. Now extending that right leg out, left leg out in front of you, go ahead and shake it out. Pulling that right knee in. Keeping the left leg straight out in front of you. We'll again point and flex. Point and flex. Lowering back down, giving it a rest. We all lift and making circles with the ankles. A few in one direction, then the other. And lower it back down. Extending that right leg back out in front of you. Shake it out. Wiggle the toes. All right, and then next we will flex the feet, making sure that we are not locking out the knees, finding a nice micro bend, legs engaged, feet engaged. We're going to slowly walk the hands down the legs. Now, it's not about reaching the toes. Think more torso to thigh and walk as far as you can. So for some of us, that might be the thighs, maybe the shins. Maybe we can melt all the way. It's about listening to your body and honoring where you are. It's a different reach for a different peach, as I like to say. And maybe having the legs fully extended is just a little too intense. If you have really tight hamstrings or maybe even a low back, you have the option here to bend the knees, fold forward, letting the head hang, and the neck relax. One more breath here. And on our next inhale, we'll slowly roll our way up. Feet connect to the floor, finding that bend in the knee again. We'll lift the left ankle, bringing it to the top of the right thigh. Now, it's important here to keep the feet flexed. You can spread the toes, find that point. If you're not able to do that naturally, you can take the fingers, interlace them between the toes. Maybe give yourself a little foot massage. This is really going to feel a stretch in that outer right hip. Now, if you're really tight, this may be good. Your knee may be all the way up here, and that's totally okay. You want to just make sure that you are keeping the foot flexed and actively pushing that knee towards the earth. And you don't have to do that with your hand, just energetically driving it down. An option to stay here, or if you're a little bit more open, you can begin to melt the heart forward. Remembering just to breathe here. And on your next inhale, you can rise, release that right foot down, and we'll switch. Bringing the left ankle to the top of the right thigh, foot flexed, driving that knee towards the earth, sitting up nice and tall. If you're like me, you might be tighter on one side. My left side is definitely quite a bit tighter than my right, so I can't quite melt as far forward, and that's okay. Just meet yourself where you are. Remember to breathe. Maybe even wiggle a little. With every exhale, finding a little bit more space. And we'll release. Now, bringing the feet up off the floor, we'll swing our legs up, and then we'll find a position on our back. Got a little pillow here. You can go ahead and raise your head. Now, inhaling that left knee into the chest, wrapping the hands around the shin, squeezing it in. Option to roll the ankle a few more times. Releasing that left leg out in front, bringing the right knee in this time. And as you release, go ahead and bring both knees in. Give yourself a big ol' hug, nice big squeeze, and release. You did it! Yoga without ever even leaving your couch. As always, thank you for practicing with me. Namaste.